answer and then we'll give it a quick one.
Okay.
All right. At home, someone can use this every day with water and just foam it up a minute to 2 minutes at home. That's just like a maintenance. They can do it every day or 3 times a week. In the treatment room, what I'm doing, if it's truly for acne or pigmentation, we should see them, at least it would be nice, once a week, but not everyone's gonna do that. So if I see her every 2 weeks, that would be really nice. And then at home, she can go back and do just the daily microfoliant. She can't, if she were a real client, I know she's getting her license, so she could probably buy this, but this wouldn't be sold to a client because it's too strong, they don't know how to use it. So I mixed it today, but you can use this alone.
How often we can use that?
For this, you can do this once a week. Once a week. Now, if you use it by itself, you've got to double cleanse it to remove it. Because I mixed it with this today and the water, I was able to rinse it off. It's okay. But if I use it alone or the multivitamin power bulb alone,
I always do that before I jump in bath. You know. Cái đó phải rửa, cái này là với lại cái thuốc mà cái viên á mình phải rửa cho kỹ. Thường thường Vân làm trước khi Vân vô phòng tắm á, Vân tắm rồi Vân xả luôn, phải không? Thì cái này nó hơi bị ấy hơn cao.
I'm gonna do
Tí nữa
a
giá.
pressure point massage. Oh, isn't that nice? No.
55 cái này to.
So I'm gonna do a pressure point massage.
Bây giờ bà sẽ làm massage nhẹ bằng bấm huyệt.
I would, if someone had acne, there's no way I would want to do a cream and a European massage. It's not appropriate for that kind of skin because it's going to create more oil.
Yeah.
But pressure point with just a few drops of essential oils, perfect. All right. So Lynn, I'm going to ask you to take in a moment here, about 2 to 3 deep breaths. I'd like you in a moment to breathe in through your nose, hold it for a minute, not a minute, 10 minutes. I'd like you to breathe in, hold it for about count of 4, and then breathe out through your mouth. So anytime you're ready, breathe in through your nose.
Lấy 200 cho tôi rồi.
Second breath.
Right. Okay. Con nói gì quên rồi.
Beautiful. Let's do one more. Excellent.
Okay. Nói về cái you talk about exfoliation and now you have a massage. Okay, massage. Massage da mụn là không được bơi trên mặt của họ, mình chỉ bấm huyệt nhẹ nhẹ là người ta relax được rồi. Nếu mình bơi là mình tự làm dơ da người ta da, xong rồi nó thêm, mình chây thêm dầu thêm da, nó không nên bơi, chỉ bấm huyệt thôi. Thành ra giờ bà đang làm những cái thế bấm huyệt này nè, mình nên học mấy cái này nha.
So let's talk about why massage works with any skin, but especially acne, since acne is our theme today. Someone who has acne or who gets breakouts can be someone who lives with a lot of stress. The more stress we have, and we all have stress, not just acne people, but we get more of the male hormone under stress. That hormone is testosterone. And the more testosterone that we get while we're stressed out as females starts to be able to imbalance the hormones. And that's why we see a lot of acne, because we see it a lot usually here, the male hormone area, the beard area here. So relaxation from a pressure point massage is perfect to try to get her calmer. All right. So I'm just doing some of the points on her forehead, and I'm using the thumb pad here, yeah, and I'm going right back to her hairline, and then lymphatic drainage, nice light drain.
Bà nói nhiều cái quên. Mụn từ đâu ra, hormone nhiều. Rồi thay đổi theo tuổi tác, giống như mấy đứa bé. Rồi đàn ông hormone thì nó vòng vòng là mấy cái chỗ này nè, mấy cái râu.
Now, in certain countries in China, or again, depending on the country, but this is more of a type of massage that has been from ancient times, and it's known to be connected to the different organs in the body. So I'm working on her forehead, which is connected to digestion. So if she's, some people that get real stressed carry all their stress in their stomach, and they can't eat, or they eat too much, and it's all that irritated problem there. This is an area that's connected to digestion, bladder, and liver.
Ok, hay á. Ngay cái trán á, nó làm liên hệ với ruột rất là nhiều. Cái hình tam giác á, bác đi vòng vòng nãy giờ đó. Giống như lúc nãy mình cũng nói là stress quá ăn cũng nhiều, hoặc là stress quá không ăn thì cũng đau bao tử. Dịch kiểu này rất buồn. Đi làm kiểu này chết.
This is kind of a sinus cavity. This is a great way for people that get allergies, the movements I'm doing now by the nose. I'm taking my strong finger and cushioning it with the third finger. And then I'm going to press on the upper part of the nose, lower part, and then drain out.
Yeah. Lúc bà để cái tay lên xong rồi bắt đầu bà mới nhẹ bấm, xong bắt đầu bà mới móc. Là cái cách bấm huyệt của cổ. Ngay cái mũi á, là sinus, giống như là đó, ngay đó đó, dị ứng hay là gì đó, đỡ lắm. Với lại lúc nãy cô cũng nói là massage ở ngay cái chỗ cái trán này không những giúp cho cái ruột, xong rồi giúp mới
I'd
nhớ
like
ra
you to ask the group if anyone in the room has had acupuncture.
Ok.
Anyone have an acupuncture?
Có ai biết acupuncture không? Đúng không? Dắt hơi là acupuncture à? Không biết.
Acupuncture nhắc hơi cho nó
The
tiên.
needles.
Yeah, needle.
So the spots that they can do
Cái này
anywhere
là
on the
châm
body.
cứu á.
So acupuncture, what I'm doing is called acupressure points.
Ok.
So the doctors that do acupuncture know that if you have a problem on your leg, they may address it on the arm because the body connects. So it's very, so very
Acupuncture
similar.
là lấy kim, là bác sĩ làm. Còn mình á, là bấm huyệt. Dịch dở. Ok, acu mình là acu bấm huyệt. Hay là mình làm. Còn cái kia là bác sĩ làm. Bà làm á, nhìn nhẹ nhưng mà nó có cái thế. Drainage. Trời ơi. Ngay cái chỗ này bà làm, bà bấm huyệt chỗ này xong bà drainage nó ra để mình giảm chất độc ra khỏi thân thể.
So these spots that I'm doing, these acupressure points, I'm going to show everyone now in a moment here.
Bây giờ bà đang là bấm huyệt ở ngay cổ.
I'm going to have you lay here just for a second. So I'm going to have you turn around.
Ê, có ai thâu giùm Vân nha, thâu quay lại nha.
So I want everyone to try this.
Nhà mọi người tập với nhau luôn, nha, mọi người tập với nhau nha.
So right below the ears, ladies for a minute, right below the ears, see that bone? You want to go below it, and I'm using 2 fingers, try that, and you're doing your circles. These 2 points here are associated with our back teeth. So people that grind their teeth at night when you're sleeping and you wake up and you go, oh my God, so sore, TMJ. So those are great points to relax yourself. before you go to sleep. And then 2 other points right in her hairline here. Natalie's hairline right up here. And then the last point is going to be under her bone. So that occiput or occipital bone, I want to drop below it. There her bone is. I'm going to right below. And that one in Chinese medicine is for all over wellness. So it's not associated. These are the back teeth. These are the front teeth here and the throat. And then this one is for all over wellness. So this is just a nice.
Let me translate that.
Yes, thank
Ngay cái
you.
chỗ này á là cho cái răng ở dưới, còn đây là răng ở trên, đúng không? Còn cái này trời mới nói rồi. You know what? Here, what you say here?
That one is not for an organ, but that's all over wellness. Good health.
Good
in other
health.
words. Good
Cái này cho good health. Nói chung là mình bị đau răng hay là đau cái hàm dưới thì mình làm ở trên đây. Còn đây hàm trên. Nhưng mà thường á mình hay bị
Back
hàm
teeth,
dưới nhiều
front
hơn.
teeth,
Hàm
and
dưới
then
nhiều.
grinding teeth at night when you clench the jaw. All right, let's show a few extraction work so I can show you that, and then we'll talk a little bit about that. All right, so when we do extraction, this definitely needs translation, so I want everyone to be sure to understand what I'm going to say. When we do extractions, we only can work on non-inflamed lesions. If something is pussy, if something is irritated and red around it, we can treat it, but not extract it. No, because it'll spread the bacteria. So we can work on blackheads. We can try to get those out, and whiteheads, which are hard to get out. Come on, Fluff. Yeah. Okay. And then I have my tissues already made up, so I'll show that. Okay. All right, so let's use my extraction product. This is a big word, but I'm going to say it anyways, or even write it on the board. Yep, right here, that's good. So this one is called our multi-active scaling gel. This is known as a disincrustation solution. All that big word means is it's undoing blockages. I'm going to go after any blackheads or whiteheads, and this helps to soften the sebum. So it softens the follicle. So I'm going to take about a pump, a little bit more, and it kind of gets an amber color, a little gold color like a gel, fan brush, and I'm only going to use a very thin amount, like a donut glaze, like a glaze on a donut. So I'm just going to use, I'll show you around the nose today, because that's always the tricky part. Okay. She doesn't really have any here that a little bit up in the forehead and then between the eyebrows. I'll put a little there. Okay. So you can't put too much because when you make your finger mittens, if you put too much gel, it will tear or shred all of the paper here. So I just use it lightly. I'm going to make a triangle, fold that like a triangle, and then fold that back at the end of my finger and twist it. So you have a nice little clean finger mitten. So a triangle, pleat that back, nice and tight. And I can either flip that over or keep it in my hand, either way, right? Okay. This only has to set for 3 minutes. So since she really doesn't have a lot to extract, I'll wait another minute and I can answer any questions. No questions. Okay. All right. So I'll get going here, but that would take about 3 minutes just to start to soften. So with extraction, in California, we can't draw blood. So you never want to dig or go in or do anything that could hurt your license. Okay. So I'm going to show both sides. If you want to get around and stand up, that's fine. You can watch me closer. I don't mind that at all. Okay. And I'll show this side. Yeah, you can come over. That way you can see my thumb. I'm going to anchor here, bring her nose here, and I'm going to line up. Let's get that underneath. I'm going to anchor, bring her nose to one side, and then I'm going to never do this to poke in. You want to run parallel, like a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So it's here, here, and bring up that little pocket on the nose, and then work down. And then I can always tell Lynn, at any time you feel uncomfortable, you can breathe through your mouth. So I never want to do so much pressure that she feels like, oh, that's, too much. I can start to wiggle, wiggle, but I don't want to do this. I want to do this. So in here, I can rotate and work down. On the bridge of Lynn's nose, I could work like this to lift up that tissue, wiggle it around, and work. I could use steam, but I don't have to. Steam is only good if it's really embedded, really buried in there. See, she doesn't really have anything.
Excuse me? If this no came out yet,
Try to get that little one right there. Oh, look at that one.
It's coming out. It's coming out.
There it is. See that little oil there?
I think
Yeah. And then here, I only found a couple. See, I can't go after anything that's red, like those are flat already. There's nothing really here. No. And then the other side, I would take my thumb here. Let me just back up here and you can see on this side. So I could bring her here, and then I could go on this side. Again, there's nothing really there to go after today. Ooh, there's another good one. Let's do that. How's the pressure, Lynn? How you doing?
okay.
Good. I don't want to put in so much pressure that she's, hurting. No. You let the oh, there's one. Let the product do the work. Oh, let's get that one. Good. And you could spend maybe 10 minutes. You don't want to do much longer because it will be more irritating to her. It's going to make her whole face red. So I just want to do it like in here, 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 wherever she might have them. Then we have to rinse off. So I'll just put this here. So we're going to rinse off wherever I put the product. And then watch what I'm going to do now. I'm going to rinse that off. Oh, sorry. It's okay. And let me take a little of my post-extraction solution. Let's see. I do have a cotton round. And anywhere I did you would take a little cotton round and you can put anywhere I even didn't do extractions, but where she has some breakouts, I can apply. This is like a bacteria killer. So this is called the post-extraction. So it's going to kind of like clean out any bacteria that might be lingering where we couldn't even do extractions. You would put it on a little cotton round, little dry round, and then pat it in. Yeah, so this one's really helpful. Okay. All right, now, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to use this is for acne. It's in our little active acne line, the little green line, and it's called niacinamide ion active. It's a serum. I don't need a cup and a brush. I'm going to just use it with my fingers. It's a serum. And where she has her breakouts, this will help. And then I'm going to put a nice gel hydrating mask over it today.
Why you put this on?
This is going to help to also kill bacteria. So these serums, we make 5 different ones. One's for acne, one's for brown spots, one's for moisture. I'll do this at the end with her moisturizer. So this one is going to help as well. So it's treating the breakouts. Exactly, serum for acne. Okay, now let's do a nice colloidal gel mask. Now, this should go on with a cup and a brush, but I didn't bring enough today brushes, but that's okay. This can go over her lips. It's such a nice gel. I'll show it to you. And it can go under the eye. It is aloe, an ingredient called hyaluronic acid. It has, this is just nice to do as a cooling mask, hydration, mainly hydration, cooling gel mask, and it's called colloidal, yeah, so it's really nice to keep that stuff. So with that, and then while the mask is on, if you're learning any hand and arm massage movements, but I'll do some more behind the back of her head. Just let her relax. You could do some beautiful scalp moves like spider fingers, and you could work. I don't want to mess her hair up today, but these always feel great to be able to do nice scalp movements. Then how long is your hair? I have a feeling it must be down to there. Is your skin, is your hair very long?
Yeah. To the line of my back.
Wow. Beautiful. It is so thick. I woke her up. I wanted her to relax. That's great.
Yeah.
I'll leave that on and it's typically a mask would stay on 10 minutes, ideally 10 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes, and then we rinse it off. I'll start to remove it now. You could always remove it with a steam towel. That's for like inflamed acne. Do you know what I mean by inflamed? It's really red, irritated kind of acne. This would be a foaming skin wash, where I use the clay cleanser instead today. You could always do a nice steam towel, but I'm just going to rinse it off. Let's do more of a moisture serum before I give her moisturizer. So this is another form of a serum. I don't need a cup and brush for this. This is called hyaluronic acid. This is a moisture binder. And even though she's oily, her skin is lacking moisture or water, so it's dehydrated. So this is just not adding any oil, but it's adding more moisture. Oops, sorry. That's okay. Let's see here. Let's get her. Oh. This is it's a retail product. So this, I'm going to put where her breakouts are too. Niacinamide. In other words, this would be great for her to take home and use. I know a lot. Well, I brought some things that I thought I could use, others I wasn't sure which one I could customize. And then, so let's do a lightweight moisturizer with an SPF. So this is oil-free, SPF 30. Yes, sunblock and moisture in one, but it's a very matte finish. It's not going to give her too much moisture. I mean, too much oil. There's no oil in it. And protection against our sun here in November. We're having so much sun. Even her ears need protection. Lynn, thank you so much for volunteering today. Oh, thank you.